Hi there, my name's Anita Rossiter. I'm a nutritionist and I'm a mum to 3 little girls, and I just want to tell you a little bit about this 6-week course that I've put together. So this is an e-course targeted to women and titled Bounce Back from Burnout. So it's actually a program that we're going to be looking at hormonal disturbances in women, those leading to burnout as well, so adrenal issues. And the reason I want to do this is because I think that so many of us are just existing. We're just every day struggling to get up in the morning and get out of bed. And then often later on in the day, if we have survived those first few hours, then we do the crawl, which is where we will be craving sugar, caffeine, just to buy us a couple of hours. And so many of us have hormonal disturbances. You know, our monthly cycles are out of whack and they're painful, and we have so many issues underlying this. And also we've got problems with autoimmunity, debilitating pain that we're seeing. And it's actually not meant to be like this. And being a bit of a why person, I've gone on a bit of an exploration in order to work out what is going on and how we can help. So with any hormonal issues, we have to actually look at the underlying foundations. And when we're looking at the underlying foundations, we're looking at gut health and we're looking at liver. Obviously we could be targeting, very simply above it, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, and cortisol, and thyroid hormone, and a number of other hormones. And we can tinker with individual hormones and trying to get them in balance, but unless we fix these underlying foundations and look at what can influence them, then really we're just running around in circles. So this course runs over 6 weeks. We're going to be talking about the inflammatory foods and the inflammatory components of our diet, how we've actually ended up in this position as well. We'll have a little bit of a journey through history. We're also going to talk about gut health and about the different components of gut health and digestion and how we can look to be healing from this. We can actually also look at the liver and the role of environmental influences, toxins, heavy metals, what this overload in some cases of hormones is actually doing to our liver, and how we can then look to really try and restore from this. So I think, it's, as a nutritionist, I'd love to think that we can just change our diet and put a few supports in and we'll be off and rolling, but we have to be looking at this underlying repair and underlying support for both of these systems. So we're also going to be diving right into stress, and this is actually a massive component. This is such an important topic to be covering, and we're going to talk about how this influences your nutrition. So if you're in any of these predicaments, you can be churning down supplements, and if our body isn't in a place to be able to support it, we're just going to be having very expensive whey because we're not being able to actually absorb it. So I want to look deeper into how stress impacts this, and how we can put ourselves in a better position in order to put our body in an optimal place for nutrition. We're also going to discuss sleep. Sleep is big too, and sleep is actually when we're actually synthesizing and creating so many of our hormones, and any little subtle disturbances in our sleep patterns can lead to just a cascade of events. So I'd love for you to come and join me. The 6-week course, we will have a lot of online content. So we're going to have a number of different talks throughout each week. We're going to have support material. I've got lists of meal plans and recipe ideas, and we're going to have some interviews as well with some other women who've actually gone through this. We're going to have interviews with other health professionals in this area, and we're also going to talk to people out there on the ground who are helping women and support through this time. So I'd love for you to join me, and head on over to the website at www.anitarossiter.com.au to find out more. Thank you.